everyone, my name is Gwen. Welcome back to my new channel, Hers Me. So I've been MIA for the last 2 weeks, haven't posted anything. Last time I did a post, I was letting you guys know that I was going to South Korea to go apartment hunting. And we've seen a lot of them. We dealt with a lot of realtors and we got it down to 3 that we're looking at. Actually, by Monday, we should have the one that we're selecting. My husband is still in South Korea on business travel, so he's finalizing everything while he's there. So, this video is going to cover the 2 weeks of me missing the traveling part, the actual apartment hunting, and a little bit of things that we did while we were there. I was there for a week and a half, and my husband stayed on for his business travel. So let me make sure I cover. Yep, I'll cover the 2 weeks. Oh, and then I got a surprise from my best friend and my nephew. They came out. Her husband and my husband work for the same company. They're best friends, and me and her best friends known her for a long time. So she came out for a week. And while her husband was there to surprise me, because she was like, I ain't coming, and then she ended up coming, so I got to see her and stuff like that. It was awesome. Got to see my new home, share with my best friend. And what else? House hunting. Okay, and I'll add the videos and some of the pictures of the houses, the apartments that we was in. We didn't see any houses; it was all apartments. It kind of reminded me of condominiums because we've lived in plenty of apartments in our relationship since we've been together. In Texas, this is our first home that we own. And going to Korea, we're living in the city area, which is Daegu. So it's not that many houses. Like, we're living like close to downtown area. Well, we looked in close to downtown area because the military bases, we try to basically find apartments near the military base. So, I mean, it's the city part of it. And most of them are high-rise apartments. And this go around, okay. So, like I said, we've been apartment hunting multiple times, plenty of times. And this was kind of different because it was more of like a condominium type situation, I guess. I never experienced, looking at condominiums, but I would guess this was kind of like it. So there has to be an owner of the apartment. Like, you don't go to the property manager, you have to deal with a realtor, and that apartment needs to be owned, have an owner. Another thing that I experienced that weren't the same as me dealing with the property manager. Normally apartments here that I've gone to, like, they'll say that an apartment is available, but it's occupied right now, so you can't see it until, that person moves out and it's cleaned out and stuff like that. Well, here, and you'll see it in the videos, that it doesn't matter. Like, somebody's staying there, their stuff is in there, so you're able to walk in there and, see. And it kind of made me and my husband feel uncomfortable. First, we wasn't warned that somebody was living in there. And then when we got in there, it was just like kind of scared to walk in your bathroom and, in your closet and stuff like that. So that was kind of weird. Not all the apartments were occupied, but the first two were occupied. But we were able to see some of their places, how they had it set up. It wasn't that decked out, but we were able to see how they had everything situated in there. What else? I think that was it. I mean, their tradition is to take off your shoes before you go in the home. And that's something, I normally don't do. But it's funny because that's how I feel about carpets. You shouldn't walk sneakers or shoes, any type of shoes on carpet. And you can ask anybody I know, family members, whatever. I hate that stuff. Like, here, We have hardwood floors downstairs and carpet all upstairs. So my mom came over, like, I ain't gotta take your shoes off before you go upstairs. Like, I just hate it. Even when the people came to move the stuff, like, put the little slippers on. And some of them, like the maintenance people, they take off their shoes, or they'll put the little slippy things on. I just hate it because I like to walk barefoot on carpet. So I'm cool with that tradition of taking your shoes off, even though their floors, they don't have any carpet. It's all hardwood floors, because their floors are heated. So in the wintertime, every floor in the house, they have a, I guess, thermostat or something like that to heat the floors up. And that kind of helps heat the apartment up as well, because they don't have like central heat. Some apartments have central air, but not central heat. So that's the purpose of the heated floors, is heat rises. So you heat your floors, the heat rises, and it should warm up your house. And then they have air conditioners. They have two types of air conditioning. They have the stand-up air conditioners or the central air conditioners that are built into the ceiling. We were looking for central air, which that was actually hard to find. Central air, it was hard to find. So you'll see that in the videos too. Is a lot of, you'll see like something stand up in a corner, and that's the air condition. I think I probably said it in the video, but I'll point it out. And then you'll probably see me tilt the camera up to the ones that were in the ceiling, because that's what we were looking for. So I got a lot to cover in this video, but I'm trying to get it all out. So let me just say what we were looking for in our apartments. So we were looking for stand-up showers, no tubs, central air condition, an updated kitchen, like an updated apartment. Like, we didn't want an old apartment, so something that was built in the 2000s, maybe even earlier than that, probably like 2000, past 2005 or something like that. But in the 2000s, we did see older apartments, which was crazy because they were huge. We loved the layouts of the older apartments, but they didn't like renovate them. It was like, oh, if they were like renovated, we would have definitely jumped on. There was this one apartment that was huge, and they were trying to explain it to us. So Koreans back in the day had bigger families, and that's why they needed bigger space. But the new Korean families are having smaller families. And so the new buildings that they're building are smaller apartments. So now it's like, if you look for a new apartment, it's like 3 bedrooms with 2 baths or something like that. They're smaller. And the older ones are huger based on the family sizes, you know. So I was like, oh, okay. But we are looking for a 4 bedroom and 2 bath. We currently living in a 3 bedroom and 2.5 bath. The 4 bedroom, we wanted an extra room because we want to split our computer room. Currently, we share a study right now. So we want to split our computer area, and we'll figure out, we'll have a guest room, and I guess he wants a man cave or something. I don't know. Like, he can do that with his own computer room, but we'll figure it out. Oh no, we was going to build the storage. So it's going to be one as a closet because their rooms are kind of small. So one as a storage, second, guest room, and 2 computer rooms, 2 separate computer rooms, because I work remotely. So, and I'm actually okay with the space because he travels most of the time, so I'm here by myself anyway. So this is more than enough space for me. But he wanted his own computer room because when we are together, he's on the phone and I'm on the phone and meetings and stuff like that. One of us has to leave the room, mostly me. I'll go work out in the living room while he's in the room. We did not utilize our space like that in this house because the study is downstairs and all the bedrooms are upstairs, and we have these desks that I'm gonna show you real quick that stands up, that moves up and down. His is currently at his height, obviously, I'm short, and mine is standing up as well, and I can move it down and up depending, you know, if I want to sit up or stand up or whatever. And right now I'm standing up. But yeah, so that's what we'll do with our space. Bathrooms, I'm not, it's whatever. One bathroom we don't even really use is a guest bathroom. And yeah, that's really it. That's our what we were looking for. Um, newer. But anyway, you'll see in the videos and kind of conversations I was having with the realtors of the apartments. They have 2 kitchens. Well, it's not really a second. It's like your main kitchen and then a smaller kitchen that they cook smelly food, which is like kimchi. Well, that was basically the example she gave me is kimchi. And they have 2 refrigerators. I feel like one apartment had like 3. But I thought it was cool. I mean, we get to experience how they live, and their apartments are set up a little different. The apartment that I think we are going to go with is not necessarily set up from the same as all the other ones, which had like this balcony type thing, which again you'll see in a video, and I'll make sure I point that out as well, where they hang their clothes up. So they'll wash them and then hang them up. Their dryers are not like our American dryers. They're like more air dry. Oh man, I had so much trouble washing clothes when I was over there. Like I was like waiting for like 2 hours to dry clothes, and I still had to hang them up because it was like air dry. It wasn't. They felt so damp. Anyway, I learned. So, but we can bring our own American dryer. We just have to buy a converter for it, and we gotta realize we gotta kind of utilize it efficiently, because that can hike up our utilities, which is way more expensive over there than over here. So for this house, we pay like $65. Again, I'm by myself, so I don't use that much electricity. I mean, not by myself, but when, throughout a month or so, a month, I probably pay like $65 for electric. But I don't use that much. Like, I don't. And over there, the guy, one of his friends was like, yeah, I paid $1,000. My wife is a stay-at-home wife. I think they have a kid. And yeah, paid $1,000 for just his electric. And I was like, nope, I'll be in the dark. Like, but they do have beautiful apartments. I enjoyed going through this experience, meeting the different ladies that were showing us and the guys. So yeah, so you'll see the videos. And I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I'm missing that I wanted to share before I start getting into those videos? No. I know I was all over the place, but I think I covered majority of what I was going to cover. So yeah, again, this video will cover the apartments that I saw. Matter of fact, no, I'll share all the videos that I have, and I'll try to kind of like fast forward it so I won't like make this video super long. I'm trying to think what else I was going to tell you guys. I was going to say something about something. That's why I should write stuff down, because I forget things and I'd be like, apartment. Yeah, I'll talk about it next week, or I'll come on the end of this video and tell you whatever, if I remember it. I can't remember. So check out the apartments, and I'll see you in a little bit after you watch these videos. When we started, this was one of the apartments that somebody was actually living in. So again, I didn't like walk in really into their stuff. Like, and I just took pictures. Here's the second home. I only took this picture. I really didn't take a video. Now we are getting to the third home we saw. I believe this is one of the ones that is in my top 3. I'm not a good videographer, so you'll see a little bit like hold the camera right. Awesome views. A lot of cabinet space, like a lot of storage areas. Small rooms. Storage. Closets. And in fact, I think this is where we go with. Look at that view, like, of the mountain and the city itself. I think it's pretty awesome. Yep, look at that. That's the kitchen. And I think you'll hear her say.
Refrigerator will be there. Or is that a refrigerator? Oh. What will this be?
Second kitchen.
And it'll be a
Oh, it's 2
refrigerator.
kitchens?
And just for when you cook the smelly dishes.
Ah, got it.
Kimchi.
Got it.
Can open the window.
Master bedroom. Pretty small. Vanity set. Love that.
How do you turn it?
This is smart.
Yes. Oh, thank you. I don't know. This is beautiful.
Again, this girl's not that good at
Little
this.
chair right there. Let me see. Okay.
Why is it not back? It's doable space. It ain't like we bringing everything that we have over here. So I think that was the SK, which is in my is one of my in my top 3. I think it's the one that I really want to go with. Yeah. Here's another one.
The big one. You had to.
Somebody was just
So what would you even do with that area? Obviously.
we use a lot of wallpaper.
I mean, you could put like a sofa and a TV in there.
That's what I was thinking, like a small, but the living room is right there.
It will be nicer after
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought I had more. Maybe I was like, so you might have noticed, like, if I didn't care about apartment, I ain't really record it. Like, I either take pictures of it or try to record so I can remember. But yeah, nope, didn't really. I thought I recorded the whole walkthrough, but I didn't. So let's go to the next one. This one, I'm pretty sure I didn't record all the way, but these were like bottom. Like I really didn't like them. Again, somebody was moving out, and yep, she got her shoes on. So if it was like dirty in there, they was like, "Oh, keep your shoes on." But for most places, we took our shoes off.
Washer, yeah, stay here. The owners don't go back. Oh, you can use it. Yeah, this belongs to the owner, so stay here. So, you know, you can use it and use your mirror as well.
didn't like it. That's the kitchen area, and this brown table goes over it. I think I have an image of how it's supposed to go, but whoever lived here removed it. Didn't want it set up that way. I forget who gym this is, but apartments. We were also looking at the gyms, and this one had a pool. Uh, I think it is this apartment, so I can't remember the name of it, but yeah. Oh, Highville. No, okay, so maybe I don't know. Maybe I didn't take them in order because I thought I liked it the Highville, but definitely did not like this apartment. All right, so this is the next one. This is a newer one, so these were 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, but the views weren't like, and didn't give me that amazing feeling like the SK. Or I'll tell you the next one in a minute.
That's how you go with that. Here, what is it?
Yep, probably. You probably don't got no power yet.
There's no lights?
Okay. Oh, it's a vanity. Oh, look.
That's right here.
Oh, okay. And yeah, that's not even the master.
Yeah.
So they may have one in every one. This is the kitchen, right?
Oh, that's where you put it down.
Dining table.
Oh, our table's
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll have to keep it at the. Wait, no, that was the one. Mm-hmm. And put the bench. Take away the bench. Or put it in storage unless. Yeah, either one. Okay, so I'll have one. That's good. There's no tub in it. Yeah, I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Put everything up there.
Yeah.
I don't know, right now. Yeah. So used to have it too. Maybe I could almost put it up on the bench.
No, because it's gonna be nasty looking. I gotta see it.
Well, I mean, I'll put it up in here.
Or not.
Or not at all.
But this closet's small too.
So what my husband was referring to in the vanity area. So we have so all of our apartments so far, and even our house, has had the double sinks in the master bathroom. So, he has his own space, I have my own space. But none of these apartments that we saw had the dual sinks, and or even enough space to put our stuff on the near the sink. So we were talking about putting it, in a vanity area. But he don't like to see things look crowded. So I mean, I don't either. But I was like, oh, you could put it on the vanity area. And then he was like, oh, it's too crowded. And then, but the vanity, all of the glass was like a medicine cabinet, so it had space behind it. But that was a no. The it was small. It was it was just not for us. Oh, these are just pictures of nephew and my husband, goddad playing. And here's the next day. I believe this is the Trump. So no affiliation to Trump. They just used his name and his brand. It's funny because the realtor was like, yeah, people don't want to move in here because of the name Trump. I was like, oh, okay. No, I'm not that pressed about the name. Um Apartment is apartment. Oh yeah, I live in a Trump. Like, I don't care. It's not that big of a deal. They were really nice too. They are, and the Trump is the another one that's in my top 3. So far we had the SK, and this is the Trump that we're about to go into.
Second kitchen? Or
Yes, but there is
I
a
suck
crack.
as a videographer. My fingers all in the way.
And that is a last electrical connector, that is a dryer.
oh, okay.
And then washer is here.
Okay.
That mini here.
Okay. Yeah, I like this one. Oh, is this for the elevator?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, buttons for the elevator. So you could call it elevator before you walk off the apartment.
This is cool.
Since you're so high up.
I claim it though.
I mean, it looks like they're gonna have to redo something with it anyway because it's
Fingers in
scratched
the way. I
up.
didn't realize that. I'm so sorry, guys.
Maybe,
I suck.
so.
I really do suck. But
Oh
you
wait,
can see
air
it.
conditioning. Is it only in master room and the
Guest room.
In living room?
And that is central area.
central air? Okay.
Oh, that was all I got. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I thought I got way more. Hold on. I think we went back to that apartment. I think I went back to that apartment. But anyway, the Trump was all that. It had the same, so it's right across from the SK. It had pretty much the same views as the SK that you saw. I think I do have another video of it. Another realtor showed us the same exact apartment. So I'll let you know when we get to that one. Here's another one.
Shoes on, please.
Oh, fuck. Gwen. Oh, my gosh. I'm horrible. I'm so horrible. Okay. I'm going to cut that one out. Let's see. Where we at? I don't even know what apartment this
I
is.
like that you can still see the mountain, so it's pretty good for me. Oh wow, this looks amazing. Oh, we got the stand-up one.
You don't like the air?
No, it's not the front. Oh,
That's
this is
you.
another
I
one
don't.
like.
I don't know what's bad
Highville.
about it. Oh, look at the
Okay.
mountain over here.
So this one is different. This is Highville. Has good views. But did you see that thing in the corner? Hopefully y'all get another view of it. Give me a second. I'm not in the view. Boom,
This is
that
a nice
thing in the
space.
corner is an
So
air
is this the dining where you put the dining
I
table?
love
Okay,
the
so
dining
yeah,
area,
perfect.
dining
Leave
table,
it out the
got
way,
my own dining table
and
to
then
go.
full
I love the kitchen.
space.
The white and the blue.
Nice kitchen.
Oven. I had 2 kitchens. I think.
Yeah, but
Well,
You know the
yeah, I think
energy
that's a
level?
kitchen or a pantry or something.
energy.
It looked nice to me. I really liked this. The Highville. This
Master room.
master bedroom. Now watch this, y'all.
Complete total.
I'm like, where the bathroom at? Start opening up stuff.
Oh. Oh man, I was going crazy.
You found it.
I was like, this can't be the master room. Okay.
I so close.
Yeah, babe, I was like, okay, it has to be somewhere. But it's here. It's nice.
So yeah, they got a
I like the vanity. It's a huge bathroom. So let me see if I get surprised. I am surprised. More space. This is nice.
So it looked like it's no space in there, but then when you start opening up stuff, it's like a lot of space. So I thought that was pretty cool. So, okay. So we have the SK, Trump, and the Highville. Those were my top 3 apartments that I really, really, really enjoyed. The Highville was like at the bottom of that third of the 3 because they had the stand-up air conditioning. If they had the built-in ones into the ceiling, the central air, I would have jumped on that one over probably the SK because it still had, I think it was cheaper, but it still had the view, and I liked the dining area and stuff like that. But whatever, you know. And these other ones is just other ones that we looked at that I took videos of. Nothing that I was really interested in. This washing kitchen.
Fire.
And then microwave.
Yeah. See that stand up? Look at where's the difference? Out too. That's a nice view. I didn't pay attention. Oh, they had construction over there. And I was like, no.
Oh, so construction, new building?
Yeah.
That's a problem. I already go through that the house right now. Construction across the street. So that's a problem.
Construction site, new building.
I
Right
like
in our living room?
cabinet, you know, like how they got everything set up. Like they build everything out for you. All that closet space.
빌딩이에요? I have one more. This building, same size apartment, and if you don't like that, there is a
Construction?
and that is we saw one more.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to
But
Anna.
빌딩 안 돼.
Again, that's that space, like a, what is it called? Balcony space that you can pretty much do whatever you want to do with it. I liked this bathroom because they had two sinks. They have one in the bathroom and one in the vanity area. So I did like that.
Yep, I'm liking the other one. So I'm liking the other one. Because this one is the big tub with no shower.
Shower at all?
No, it's
Oh,
just.
anything? Okay.
Look, it could have been possibly, but oh wait, boom, boom. That's as close as you can get to a close.
Excuse me for all that coughing in the background. I almost died. Got an itch in my throat. Here's another one I like. It was more female-ish, my husband was saying. But it was nice, but it don't compare to the three that I like. Pastel
Big
colors.
space.
No good view. Another stand-up air conditioner.
Oh, so this, okay. This is like the other place.
Like a Jack and Jill.
It shares the, oh, well, you got a stand-up shower even though it's in there with the, which one? Still a nice ass closet.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that.
Like maybe vegetable first?
Like climb out of that thing. Woo-hoo.
Yes, very light. You see the tables and stuff.
I think this is the Trump again. I'm not sure. Let me see. No, this is another apartment. I like the apartments that had the same wood going throughout the whole house instead of the different woods. There's one thing to have carpet and then a different wood, but the carpet with a wood, but two different woods, I didn't like that. I like the cohesion, but you know, I don't know why they did that. I liked it that walk-in closet, had a full length mirror.
I guess that's the master one because this one is smaller. No stand-up shower.
All of them got vanity area.
You still like that? I'll go back.
This is cool.
Over the one I have?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
The one that had the vanity
This was like our third day, so I was like kind of not remembering the
Stand
part.
up shower and a jacuzzi. You know what I'm talking about?
I gotta do my videos. This is 4 bedrooms. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4.
Another stand-up area this one. Sorry guys, I'm not good with video. I was holding the camera, but I wasn't holding the camera. It was a rainy day, so I was kind of over it.
Yeah, like this place.
How do you like the layout?
No, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It has the stand-up shower.
It's funny, all the good layouts are older. It's like the new ones, they need smaller.
Yeah,
Because that's the normal.
And this is good size.
Because
Good.
in Daegu, there is no supply of bigger apartment complex. Because family size is getting smaller.
Alright.
So
Do you hear that? Family size smaller.
So
We don't
new,
have
bigger.
kids.
No kids.
I like that.
See, she was
So
talking about the
the
family
birth rate of
sizes.
Korea is
How
the
they're
lowest.
starting to do the apartments based on the family sizes.
Young generation. Yeah,
Children?
one son, one son. Because
Children?
One dog.
Boy, girl?
No kids yet. We ain't looking to have no kids yet.
No, this
my father's generation has one son and 5 daughters. That is average of my father's generation.
Kids.
But he says too expensive to raise kids,
Too expensive.
education and housing.
Damn right.
So the youngsters, they do not want to get married early, and they just enjoy their life. Missing the life.
We just got married this year.
New married.
Yeah, that's the facts.
Maybe next year or more.
And that was it. That's me eating. I don't even know what I was eating. But anyway, those are all the apartments. I saw more than that, but I think I started deleting them so I can only focus on the ones that really that I was really looking at. So and I wanted to keep some for you guys to see as well. So that is it for my apartments. Again, sorry for my camera skills. Ain't got that much camera skills. A lot of the videos that I thought I took, I didn't take. Pictures, only had a few. But hopefully I gave you like something to see. It was cool, you know. So my top 3 again was SK, Trump, and Highville in that order. And I believe we are gonna go with the SK. It had the view I love, the space, the air condition, the ceiling air condition. What else did it have? Oh, stand-up showers, no tubs. And I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I was like, oh, what's so amazing? No, I can't think of anything else. I think those were. I think you had walk-in closet. Yeah, I think that's it. I can't think of anything else. I mean, we pretty simple. We not like bougie or anything. But no, it was nice. Near the base where my husband will be working. Let me see. Close to downtown area. The sub is right outside. Subway is right outside. They have a gym. And I think they have like a walking area, which is good for my dog when I take her out, because sometimes in the city you don't have that much grass, but I think they do have a nice like walking area. And you saw we're near the mountains, like I can go hiking and stuff like that. Some of his friends do hiking, so hopefully I can get with the wives and we could do some things. That's normally how it happens when we move places. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. So that was oh, I forgot to add the videos. Anyway, I'll just add it like in the not credits. After this, I'll just show you some of the videos and the pictures of what I had, my experience. Took Delta over there, sat in Delta One, first class seat. That was the experience. I never sat in first class where they were beds. I sat in regular first class, but not international first class. It was always like a premium seat, but not first class. And that's how my husband sits in because he got back problems. Lucky him, right? His company pays for it. But because though he travels so much, he has vouchers that give me upgrades. So I'm thankful for that. Yeah. So that is that for this week. Again, I'll put those pictures and videos at the back end of this. And next week, I'll just probably be going over getting Missy ready for her international travel. Because once we select, we'll pick out a date. Pretty much, I think we were looking in October, but probably beginning of November. Because October we want to take our honeymoon that we haven't taken yet. So we'll figure all that out. But it'll probably be November-ish. They said it'd take 2 months for our furniture to get over there. So we'll see. Like I kind of want it over there before I actually move into an apartment, even though we are going to buy some of our furniture while we're over there. They have an IKEA, they have Costco's. You know what? They kind of Americanized over there a little bit. Just a little bit. I mean, they got a different language, but, you know, they be working with us, though. Otherwise than that, that's it. Yeah. Oh, and what I was trying to say, next week, so I just got her the microchip. That's one of the requirements. So that, you know what? I'm not even going to waste this video to talk about that. I'll talk about that on the next video, basically her requirements and what she needs to get into the country and not be quarantined, because I can't have my baby be quarantined, put somewhere where she's not with me. But please give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you didn't like it. It's okay. I know I need to improve my video skills and the quality of light and stuff like that. I'm learning. This is all new for me. So this is me, raw and uncut. But yeah, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. Comments below. Add any comments, anything that you want me to cover as I go through my journey of moving overseas. Oh yeah, and I got my access. Yeah, that's a military thing, you know. I'm not military, he's not military. We support the military, but still we got access. But yeah. So I will see you guys next week, Friday. Enjoy your Friday and have a good one, all right? Thanks, guys. Peace. Military.
Yeah, before you messed it up.
All right, that's us about to get on the plane. I was all hype. Is this it? No. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. All right, this is it. Wait, did I take a? Let me see. Let's walk through it. I was hyped. Delta win. Yes, good. All right.
You're weird.
You know, that seat's the one more.
Pardon?
One.
안녕하세요.
어서오세요. 시원하죠, 잘.
A little bit of Korean. Yeah. Hello.
I got a better one? But you like the seat. I mean, you like the seat
In regular first class, you only get one pillow. And Delta, you Comfort Plus, you don't get a pillow, but in first class, in domestic first class, you get a a little pillow and a blanket.
Yeah, like every 6 months, I make it myself just to have a nice professional. Whatever it takes to buzz it out. Yeah, that's what I was doing. For somebody, somebody nice like that. Well, no, I've got the brochure. I put on the brochure. It's in the old one. It's on the 6 inch. And if you can look at that, it lists all the services and prices and everything like that. They don't really set it up.
That's it. Yeah.
For fast when representing online is on, if the sign is off, keep your fasten seatbelt.
So that was that. Then I wanted to show you the menu.
Clear of any potential hazards such as blankets, your personal belongings, as well as your legs and arms and feet. Fabric.
Just pictures I was taking while I was in there. I was so Joe. I ain't even gonna hold you. It was Joe. My husband kept saying I was Joe too. Like, you do this on a regular, not I. First class, yes, domestic, but not international. So anyway, a whole bunch of pictures, and I was taking pictures of the food. I had crab cakes. This was the starter. Those was the crab cakes. Crab cakes was everything. It's so funny because I got this plate thinking, I was like, so is what are these the crab cakes, right? I know what crab cakes look like and I know what it tastes like, but I thought, I don't know what I was thinking. And I was kind of like, what is it? Disappointed? Yeah, disappointed. So then I was like, oh, that's all I'm gonna get, whatever, right? I had bought a taco salad anyway from Cordoba when we was in Atlanta. No, was we in Detroit? Atlanta or Detroit. I forget where we stopped at. I think it was Detroit. So the crab cakes finally came out with the 2 asparagus. Crab cakes was everything. This me getting ready to go to sleep. I'm telling you, I was super Joe. Put my head cap on. Took my shirt off. I had an undershirt, obviously. I didn't want to sleep with that on. Right? Just real Joe. Just real Joe. That's all. You get no Joe than that. Here was the breakfast. I'm not really sure. I think there was eggs with something in it and some wet bacon. I ate a lot of the croissants. I'm not sure. It had to be mushrooms in there. I wasn't digging with it. They had no ketchup, which I don't think they ever had ketchup ever. But I like the fruit was good. So we finally made it.
And
That's where they will not have Missy at. All right, I had to go. Oh, this is me showing the bathroom. I did too much. I showed the bathroom because bathrooms. Did I show you? Yeah. Okay, there you go.
With
Hair is so clean, but whatever. Go ahead.
so these are the ones boudettes. Boudet without boudet.
Let's see. Us going through check. Oh, we finally got our bags. My husband had got tag. Oh. So you can walk up to the road back.
He got stopped.
I had
Tag with a.
So you know how you can like, remember I was like, you only can bring a certain amount of stuff to the country?
Yeah. I mean.
Then we had to go over here and he had to open his bag up and stuff like that. We thought it was alcohol, but it turned out to be his shoe tree. They thought that was a weapon or something to make a weapon with. So anyway, it was cool. That was me explaining the situation, but I'm gonna keep going. Then here he is. So when he goes on business travel, he always gets a hotspot. What is a hotspot? Wi-Fi. What is it called? I think it's called a hotspot. Hotspot or Wi-Fi, something. Anyway, to carry around for his internet because internet be slow, data be slow.
Say what?
How organized the Koreans is. Look, so on the left side is when you want to speed and get through. On the right side, if you just gonna stand, just stand. But you know what? They're starting to do that at all the airports now. I noticed, like they'll write it down, stand, or walk or something like that. So it's not just Korea, but I did first see it in Japan and then in Korea on the escalators, like that everybody moves to the right unless you're like trying to, unless you're gonna walk up the steps. This is us getting to the Westin and Seoul. So we spent the weekend in Seoul. By the time I left, I knew hello, goodbye, thank you, sorry. I love going to the country. Did you guys stay like a week or a minute to like really use it enough?
Got it?
Yeah. Nope, that's just us checking in. I don't think yeah. Oh, and this is after I got surprised that they were there, went downstairs, whatever. We was going to meet the husband, which is Ron right there, my husband's best friend. We was going to meet him for dinner, but I knew she was here. I had it feeling in my bones and my loins. I was like, she ain't been answering my phone call. Like, we ain't been talk. Like, we talk every day. Text message, Marco Polo, Duo, whatever. Like, we talk no matter what. And just the last couple of days, we wasn't talking. I'm like, okay, something going on. I don't know. But we had a good dinner. We had some good, I call it, what I call it? I say boogie. No, it's not boogie. It's not boogie. It's something that's like, and I can't remember right now. I'm drawing a blank. Belugi? I don't know. I'll say it again. But it was really good. Just out going back to the hotel. Empty. Who is that? Thursday? Just me happy that they were there. That she was there. So we were supposed to go see the Daegu Tower, but we didn't make it. Our cab driver, he was acting weird, and we never made it. So we took a picture from a distance. Me and my nephew taking pictures. He's so cute. Oh, this is when we was going to where were we going? Oh, Daegu. Oh, I just took a picture of him because I don't know. I was tripping. I don't know. I don't know I don't know why I took this picture. Oh, job fair. That's when we went on the base. I need to look for me a job over there, so I was just taking down the job fair information, and that's it. I don't think I took any other pictures with them besides the apartment stuff. Yeah. Oh, and then on my trip back, I took pictures of the food. I was drunk. Not drunk, I was tipsy. I had the cocktail and but oh my gosh, I had the tenderloin. That joint was good. And then I took a picture of the guy with the backpack. But I didn't really take that much picture. And then I missed my baby and I took a picture of her. She got washed and stuff. And that's it. And look, I tried to make ramen noodles. Oh my gosh, I had some good pho when I was there. Pho, whatever. And I had some good ramen noodles at the Seoul station. It was so good. So when I got home, that's what I had a taste for. So this is ramen noodles. Like, I just know how to add a little bit more to it now. Like, it's not like, that's not just water, the packet of chicken's seasoning that they put in the pack. So is no water, is vegetable stock, some soy sauce, some mirin, I think. What else I put in there? Oh, I put in actual chicken pieces because I'm tired of beef. That's all I ate when I was over there. Beef and pork. Barely no chicken and barely no shrimp. So I'm over pork and beef right now. Just give me chicken and seafood for right now. And maybe a little bit of turkey, even though that's kind of